Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign. This is Big Los, and we're going to talk to this spirit here, and he's going to start walking, but we're not going to have him go all the way back. We're going to have him wait here for a little bit while we explore further, because it doesn't make much sense to go all the way back to the community tree then come all the way back here. It'll just save time to just explore the rest of this area. So let's recover this trap here, conspicuously placed, and we got it, but we have a skeleton over there, so we'll throw an alchemist fire at it. Do a little bit of initial damage before we engage in combat. Alright, got him. And he leaves a treasure bag, which gives us a skeleton rib in a hammer of blasting. So we'll give those ribs to Cora. They are crafting components. And this hammer of blasting is a small hammer, but it does 1d6 electrical. It's +3, and it does knock on a percentage. I wonder if that's knockdown or knock as in it opens doors. I don't know. I guess we'll put those into the bag and then we'll keep going. Oh, here's a chest. Let's unlock it. And it's trapped too, so we're gonna try to recover this trap. Alright, here we go. Ooh! Ouch! Well, it's a good thing the captain's wearing that lesser ring of power. Alright, so we got a gem, a couple scrolls, and a potion. That lesser ring of power gives the captain 1 regeneration. Oh, there's a spirit here. And we didn't even have to fight a Baelnorn? Well, I guess that would make sense why we didn't have to fight a Baelnorn for the other dwarf. Ooh! Sorry, everybody. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 16 gold in that? Alright. Well. So we got some armor here off one of those corpses. And it's +1 and it gives a couple of resistances, but it's not really that good, so we'll just keep it and sell it later, I guess. I'm guessing it's the armor of this dwarf who's standing right there. Let's move this stuff into the bag of holding, not the lesser magic, or the greater magic bag, I should say. And we'll talk to this guy.
Do I live?
Yeah, you do.
Ha! That's a lie. Any decent warrior knows if he's dead. And I'm deader than most. Been dead a long time, too, I bet. I've hung about this place too long. And these others, the crying girl, that priest, and the rest, angry or hurting, everyone. I don't belong here.
That's what they all say.
Thunderbelly they call me, the Iron Arm of Dardath, first dwarf over the walls at Sunstone.
Oh, how'd you get that name?
Ah, the name's on account of my appetite, see? Got it from the boys on the field of Delambir. Here I was, smiting trolls left and right, and my belly's growling louder than me, on account of no breakfast. Good days those were.
Huh. And I thought I was hungry.
Oh, I'm all right. Always half expected I'd end like this. I like this world too much to leave. I like to eat and wench and belch and fight. I died in the battle, no doubt. The last battle, when all that remained of Illefarn went out to meet the Guardian. They say we won, walled him up in some plane of shadow. But I don't call that a victory. Victory's when I swing my axe and split my foreman's skull. That was no victory, even for the worm.
worm-eating dragon?
Aye, sure as steel. All the host of Dardath, 1,000 banners, and iron everywhere, shining as far as I could see. And me at the head of it all, beside old Gristlebeard and Lady Crowspite. Above it all, that crystal worm. Gods, but he was big. Where he came from, who can tell? But he'd come to put an end to the Guardian, and that was enough for the likes of us. Good thing we had him, too. He fought even tougher than he looked. Managed to distract the Guardian while the wizards did their work. Ended bad for him, though.
Obviously.
The Guardian did for him, like he did for all of us. We saw him fall, just dropped out of the sky, all shining, like he was carved from diamond. The wizards weren't ready yet, so they sent us in next. Last I remember, the whole host of Dardath was marching forward, me and a few others at their head. Then, all around us, these little shadows. They were everywhere, hundreds of them, and one of them, he was just there, in front of me, all of a sudden, so close, and he reaches for me, and
then you died.
Not at first. I think I would have gone with the others. I could feel them, you know, feel them drifting off, going somewhere, but not me. I made an oath.
Well, that was your problem right there.
It was before the battle. Swore I wouldn't come home till the Guardian was slain. We all said the words, but I meant them.
Oh, man.
They beat him, those wizards did. They trapped the Guardian. I don't know how I know that, but I know.
Well, sorry about your luck.
Aye, whatever you need. Thunderbelly's your dwarf.
Alright, so we got a couple points towards chaotic for lying and then talking bad about swearing an oath. So let's talk to the spirit, and he'll come out. He'll go down that way. And now we have to turn off some ghost lights. He won't go back towards that Umber Hulk. We'll turn these off. And then he'll move that way, so let's turn these back on. And you can see all the others with the communion tree. Alright, so once we talk to this dwarf, he'll go and join the other one. Let's not forget to turn these ghost lights back on. Okay, so they both are there. So let's have them go this way. So let's turn these ones off. And then we'll talk to the both of them. What? Oh, now he'll talk to me, huh? Okay. Now we'll follow the path as that elven female who was in that room right there, who was crying over the Guardian.
I am listening.
Well now.
Oh, teleportation.
What do you want?
You just can't have any other characters but yourself talking to any characters. If you have any characters other than your main character,
Yes.
talk to somebody, then your
I
main
believe
character
so.
appears there, see? Okay, that should be it. So let's go watch this cutscene after these two circle the tree.
In ancient times, the Guardian was created to protect Illefarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of communion. May its soothing light comfort you on your travels.
Oh, Star Trek the motion picture again.
The third part of the ritual is complete. Focus your will upon the statue.
Seriously, is there an echo in here?
Know that though the King of Shadows may wound you countless times, you have the power to undo the damage he does to you, or to others.
Okay, so we got Soothing Light, which gives regeneration and removes negative levels. So I think that is fairly useful. So we'll remove this one, a paralyzation, and we'll put Soothing Light in its place. Okay. Negative energy protection. Oh, that one lasts for 5 rounds. Okay. It only works against evil opponents. Keep in mind, undead qualify as evil. Now, before we leave, let's have a word with Balur.
You have returned a measure of peace to this place. For that I am grateful.
It was nothing.
My fellow spirits were in torment, and their pain found expression in the foul creatures that walk these halls. Thanks to you, their torment has abated, if only for a time. Should you defeat the Guardian, I believe that peace will settle over this place at last. Rest will be bittersweet for me. My undeath will end, but my books will crumble even as my body turns to dust.
Where is your body, anyway?
My knowledge is yours.
I think we asked everything that we can ask. Very well. Let's leave the gem mines. And let's head on over to the Temple of Seasons. Now, all the buffs that I put on that only last for 60 seconds per level are all wearing off now. Because it's about 15 minutes since I put them on. And I only fought one enemy. Just that one skeleton. Oh, better safe than sorry, I guess. Those kind of look like yurts from Mongolia. Okay, so here's the Temple of Seasons. Let's go on in, shall we? See what's inside. What will we have to do? Yeah, I kind of figured that, Javi. Okay. Oh, yeah. And if you had Kelgar here, he'd have something smart to say back to Eleni. Oh, you can feel it, huh? Alright, so what do we got in here? Looks like we got some ghost lights, but you can't click on them. Then we got this cloaked bard statue with an inscription dedicated to the veneration of Illefarn, Vigor, Blue Cloak, Belleran. Oh, there's another slightly more recent inscription. Oh, the temple underwent renovation to house and protect a statue of purification. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so the 4 knights are guarding it too now. And it's signed Anais, so that dwarf renovated this place. What have we got in here? What is this, ice rink? I feel like I should be putting on skates. Book of Winter. On the pedestal rests a book, the Trial of Winter. Okay. Okay, we'll get to the point. Winter's challenge is enduring the cold. Turning the page will begin the trial. Okay, so now we should probably put on this shining shield because it gives resistance to cold, since it looks like a bunch of...
Looks like we have company.
...cold creatures here. Some ice methods and some winter wolves. Alright, so let's...
Enemies are near.
...have everyone attack.
Let us press the attack! You know-nothing, academy-living, cantrip-casting sop!
And why don't you do... Firebrand? Wait a minute, why can't you see the area of effect? Is that a bug or was that intentional? I have no idea. I mean, when you move it past the door, you can kind of see it. I guess we'll just center it on that ice method. And how about you cast harm on that winter wolf? Does 150 damage on it. Oh yeah.
This shouldn't take long.
Let's have at it!
Oh, we're almost done. Wait a minute. Where are these? Are these enemies like spawning? Oh, a gem. Cool. I think they are spawning.
Alright, I can do that.
Why don't you put on the fire arrows, Cora? Or the fire bolts, I should say, because
To your weapons!
I think these
And don't let up!
guys are weak against it. Where are these guys spawning from? Well, that sounds weird.
More have come to block our path.
Why don't you heal up Quora? Cure critical wounds. Where are all those enemies coming from? Just out of nowhere? Okay, that was the last one. Alright. So, I guess we just go through the open door now. Bullet of Screaming? What that does. Okay, so we got a Cure Critical Wounds potion, some gold and a scroll, and a gem. Some more gold. And then we got one more treasure bag over here. Circle of Death. I think we had that one already. Okay, so why don't we, I guess, rest up, and then we'll put the buffs on off camera, and we'll be able to complete these Temple of Seasons to get to the statue. Find out next time. This is Big Los, signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. And tenga un buen día.